know, you can just flick through here. It's incredibly smooth, and that really leverages the processing power on device. The widgets are interactive, so I can look through here. These are my sort of individual browser widgets. Equally, I happen to have my books here. I can look through that. I can, if I've got my emails somewhere, I can just, again, look through my emails. So it's a totally customizable user interface. If I wanted to add a widget or an application, I literally pick it up, and I can take it to any one of the 5 screens that are there.
Yeah.
Same process for if I wanted to add an application. Yeah? Okay. So first thing I normally try to show you is the browsing experience, which unfortunately I'm not going to be able to show you, but you know, what you have is multi-tabbed browsing through all of these. I've got, along with Android Flash 10.1, and it makes for a beautiful, very, very smooth browsing experience. If I turn the device this way, I open up a keyboard at the bottom. Now, because this is so much slimmer than many devices, you can actually have a credible thumb, you know, keyboard on
like
here.
with the 7-inch models,
for example,
you get the same experience.
It's a lot easier because it's slimmer. And then, you know, also you realize that we maximize the screen size. We don't have any of these really thick borders which surround. It's very, you know, it's very slim. It's very sleek across the exterior. Other features which you see on the device. Here, you may have noticed we have a 2-megapixel front-facing camera for video talk, VoIP. We can put a camera on the back for shooting high-definition video. Okay, so that will shoot in 720p. The video talk, of course, we have the Google Talk as a native application, which is built in. Other elements which we have, people want access to their individual content, right? So, come in here, you see my pictures. No, let me tell you, okay? This was my first wife. And you know, I liked her eyes very much. You know, it was very nice. But then all of a sudden, I met her. Right. And I mean, what can a man do? And of course, one day. These are all Getty images. Now, the nice thing with these images is, you know, I can come in here. These are automatically resized. You guys probably work with photographs, okay? When you load a photograph on there, you load a photograph on there. There's not some piece of software which strips out the guts of your photograph, turns it into something as big as your thumbnail, and then shows it to you. If I want to look there, I want to look there, okay? And I see all of the detail. It's if I want to zoom into one particular area, I can pinch that particular area. And I can see that particular area. If I want to look at another area, I pinch that other area, and you see the other area. So it's very nice actually for creative people that need that, you know, and genuinely want to see high quality images on the go. I mean, I bought all of these images. I resized them. They're optimized for this screen, but you know, you can see it's a wonderful experience. Equally, people want to be able to watch their movies. This is Timescapes by Tom Lowe, who's an astronomy photographer. It's running in 720p high def. Here, I'm just fast forward to some shots in the light. Okay, you can see the clarity that she's on there. That's the first thing. And remember, you know, when you've got this, if you want to put it on your screen, you just plug it in directly for an HDMI or through one of the docks, whatever you want to do. It's very, very accessible. There's nothing which sits in between you doing that, and I don't charge you $70 for the luxury of doing that. Okay? The other thing to remember, if you've ever listened to audio on competitive devices, it's quite a painful experience. We've actually integrated left and right audio speakers on here, and it makes it, you know, a very, very nice viewing experience on device. So, let's go back home here. Other features which we have on device. People like to read books, you know, on these things. Here we have a collection of individual books. I'll avoid the advanced text for books. You'll be able to have over access to 3 million books just via the Gutenberg project with Google. If we open up just one of these, the Hans Christian Andersen novel, you take a look at the detail and the attention to detail in, you know, just turning a page. It's a wonderful experience. Really reading books here on the Xoom. Other areas, YouTube. on YouTube. We have the three-dimensional carousel with all of the most popular videos on YouTube coming up. Again, you'll be able to come in, search or watch high-definition videos automatically resize on the screen, and as you recognize Google Maps, this is version 5. Here I'm just going to zoom in, and then what I'm going to do is turn it into 3D. Okay, and then why don't we have a look around? Yeah. Now, if I had an internet connection, what I'd really like to show you is the stunning view on Street View, where I can go straight down and actually look at the world around me in 360 with real photographs. But it gives you an idea of sort of really the power and the capability of this. This is one of over 100 cities vector mapped and you know, brought to life on the 90% of market share of the professional graphics processing capabilities. So you have a look here. What's happening in the background? All of this is live rendering. You know, you can see that the detail, the shadows, the lighting. You know, it comes to life very, very well. And you know, if we come in and start playing, yeah. Sorry, guys. Okay, I can jump around. Yeah. It's very, very smooth. And things like this come with a cinematic, you know, audio score as well. Let me come in. I'll go into. Let's go here. I'll just load up a level so you can actually see it working. Mm-hmm. So let's quickly start. I get the baddies coming in.
Yeah.
You know.
You've done this before.
I am actually up to level 5. Alright, so here we go. Classic. Yeah. Wow.
Yes. Okay. Is that CEO?
No, Sanjay's much nicer. Yeah, it gives you an idea of what the gameplay is like, and again, the detail, the graphics.